Hello explainers, this is Dan, and today I'm going to be showing you how Benchmark works. Benchmark is a service that provides members with access to comprehensive model performance, evaluation, and reporting tools, utilizing industry-standard scoring metrics. Although the process of benchmarking may seem overwhelming, our team has made it as simple as possible. There are only 3 steps that will take you through the benchmarking process. 1. Selecting a dataset. 2. Selecting models. And step 3. Selecting the performance metrics. That's it. We also have a feature called Auto Mode on the top right corner. When benchmarking, you may use Auto Mode to predict and automatically route content at a segment level to the best engine that can provide the greatest overall translation and transcription quality. Therefore, instead of manually comparing models, Auto Mode will find the best one for you. This in turn maximizes translation quality while reducing translation cost. We will dive deeper into this product in another video. Let us proceed with the process manually. As a start, let's go ahead and select a dataset. You can use this catalog of open source datasets provided by aiXplain, or you can use a list of our private datasets by utilizing the toggle switch on the top right corner. Alternatively, you can upload your own dataset via the dashboard in the datasets category. In the top right corner, you will find the Upload Dataset button. Before you upload your dataset, you may need to provide general information about it. Let's start by adding a name and a description. Feel free to provide any additional information for the dataset, such as tags, for easier grouping and filtering. Grouping is useful if you upload multiple datasets at the same time. You can then assign multiple functions and metadata to all the uploaded files. Next, select a license type. If you're unsure about your license type, you can select Unknown. Provide any additional information and click Continue. The next step takes you to file upload. Upload them or drag and drop, and continue to group the dataset. I will select the CSV I uploaded. For the function, we are selecting translation. You can upload a meta file, for example, if you have reference data. Click Continue and move to the last step of dataset upload, data mapping. Make sure to map source and target with corresponding files you uploaded, and provide their actual language or language pairs. Then click Continue and wait a bit. Depending on the size of your dataset, it can take several minutes up to several hours to upload, although you can only start benchmarking once the dataset has finished being uploaded onto the platform. As soon as it's ready, you will find your uploaded dataset on the dashboard page, under the category Datasets. Now that I have my dataset uploaded, I can go back to the benchmark page. Click on the Find Datasets option and enable the right-hand toggle switch Private Only. Now select Collect. And then on the bottom right, hit Add to Benchmark. Now we are taken back to the benchmarking page. You can see the dataset we uploaded is selected. The slider below shows you the number of segments this dataset contains, and you have the option to determine the number of segments you may want to use for benchmarking. Let's move to the next step, selecting a model or models for benchmarking. You can toggle the switch here and filter out the models that you have previously enabled, or see the Auto Mode models only. Let's collect models to use for benchmarking. I will choose 4 models. Click Add to Benchmark in the bottom right corner. Now we are on the final step, the selection of performance metrics. If you're unsure what they mean, you can read the small subtext below each metric. I will select 2 metrics and add them to benchmark. good thing about this service is that we can see the estimated cost of this benchmarking job before we start generating the report, and choosing a number of segments in the step 1 changes the cost accordingly. Let's proceed and select Start. Now we need to name the benchmarking job, and hit Start once again. Depending on the size of your dataset, the generation of the report can take several minutes up to several hours. Upon completion, you'll receive an email. You can then find the report under My Assets in the Benchmarks category. For demo purposes, I will show you a report I previously created, so we don't have to wait for this one to be ready. When we load a benchmarking report, we will first see the general benchmarking information, such as report status, the total cost, the date, and various other metadata. If we go over to the Breakdown tab, we can see the dataset breakdown, where you can change the category for the dataset breakdown using the far right dropdown, although this option is disabled for now due to the nature of the dataset I benchmarked. The category option shows a breakdown by topic, age, gender, annotator, environment, dialect, and organization. And here is a chart visually representing the dataset breakdown. Now if we go over to the Reports tab, we will see the performance table and all the models we have run for this report, with numbers explaining their performance. Further below, there are multiple charts showing the performance of selected models in terms of quality, cost, latency, bias analysis, and combinations of all. The charts are interactive, meaning that if you hover over elements in the charts, you will get a pop-up label showing granular metric information. Another tab called Segments presents the best or worst segments from the selected dataset, and results provided by every model. And this is how Benchmark works. If you want to gain valuable insights into model performance, compare against competitors, or see how you can improve your own model, then aiXplain is here to help. Have fun!